This is Pistis Hub. We are a team on an assignment to build the faith of men and set their hearts on fire through the media system. With hundreds of insightful videos here on our channel, we hope to bless and boundary you. Don't forget to click the like button, turn on notifications, and subscribe. We love and celebrate you.
A lot of people don't believe causes are real. It's foolish to believe sickness is real and poverty is real and not believe causes are real. The same boss brought all of them. How you know you are free from causes is that you also don't fall sick and you don't get poor. If you can still get poor as a believer, then make no mistakes to say a cause cannot come. Are you getting what I'm saying? If as a believer I say, are you born again? Yes. Are you blessed? No. I'm poor. They say, okay, it's okay. With time it will change. Are you a believer? Yes. Are you sick? Oh, very sick. Are you a believer? Yes. Is there a manipulation of that? No. Are we not mocking ourselves? What is the difference between sickness, poverty, and causes? If we do not get this, we will destroy ourselves. Every time I look at this next generation of koinonia, our little ones, do you know what I tell myself? We have to run fast and correct everything that our parents could not correct in our lives before our children come. Correct it fast. I look at these dear ones and I'm imagining a time that they will now start growing and all of a sudden they will become victims. Our parents were sincere people, but they didn't know the way out. So many of us, we are in the middle of two generations, correcting the errors of the father and setting precedents for a new generation is worth enduring. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Hear me. You are hearing this message tonight. If you are a lady here, as you are hearing it, just know that you are hearing it not just for yourself, but you are hearing it for a generation. You ignore what I'm saying, it will pain you to watch your children go through this, and you will remember you had a chance to be free. No, I cannot allow my children go through this. Let me suffer it. Let me go through it. No matter what it will cost me. If I go through the delay, let it be that it's me that went through for them, so that these dear ones will move forward. If I go through the poverty, let it be that it's me that will suffer it, but not that I will bring a child and watch your child die like a chicken and turn and say, Father, what did I do wrong? And you say, me too, that's how I saw it. Everybody shout, no way. How many students do very well? Secondary school, brilliant people. WAEC, 9 papers. They step into the university and all of a sudden 100 level result, 9 Fs. You think they are dull. They are conducting tutorials, but they enter the exam hall. They only remember in the night when the exam has finished. It's not everybody who is lazy. Let me tell you. What of recurrent sicknesses? There are people today, there is no month they don't fall sick. Go to the hospital, they will tell you nothing is wrong. Now the doctors are wiser. Thank God for spiritual people becoming doctors. They don't waste time again. The moment they diagnose you, they see that you have come once, twice, they'll say, do you know what? Find any available crusade and run quickly. Go to the front early and stand there and trust God to wipe your tears. That's why we need more spiritual people getting into our hospitals, so that they will not allow people die like chickens. I look forward to times where God will give men and women of power. The moment you are a midwife helping a woman give birth and the baby is not coming out, you detect by the spirit this is witchcraft. Right there, Shagato Sotolabaya. Have that lady. Rekete Katayadabush. And all of a sudden, you find out that that woman gives birth. Koinonia today is not rising because there are no demons. Let me tell you, make no mistakes. Only God knows how many powers try to kill me every day. I told you all the time. Only God knows how many people take my names to shrines. Oh, it has never happened in Israel. There was a woman called the widow of Nain. What killed her husband? She had only one child. One child. The husband now died. The child now died. On her way going, Jesus saw and said, no, this is not the issue of burial. I need to change something here. There are families, you will see them in a community, 32 people, only 1% of them are men, and all the men are madmen. They are not, their brains are not even in place again. Madmen. Is a woman that pays the school fees of children. Is a woman that drives car. Is a woman that builds a house. Is a woman that does everything. All the men become useless. You see them playing draft in the morning and laughing and taking beer. It's a curse. It's a curse. Let me tell you, it's a curse. There are families with a curse where the children never see their grandparents. Either they are in exile or they die. Please, tonight you are going to offer yourself as a living sacrifice that will change this. You will have to be a wicked person if you allow your children go through this thing, I'm telling you. What of poverty? What of poverty? There are many people who went to Harvard, came back, anything they start die. The day you want to start importing it, that's when government banned it. Why was it exactly? Others have finished making their money just when you were about to start. What of people in ministry? They think it's normal. Everybody they raise disappoints them. There is a spirit. They raise so many men, but they disappoint them. There is no helper. A man will be 30 years in ministry who has become a father in the faith. You should have people to, you should not beg for bread again. But there is no man. You call for help, there is nobody. You see some of these women walking on the street, 71 years carrying firewood. Where are the children she gave birth to? Where are they? One is in prison. The other one is security somewhere, and they're about to throw him out. You find families where a lady has 7 children from 7 different men. 7 different men. She honestly does not even know which one is the husband of which, because a madman will just rape her somewhere, and sometimes she can even be coming back from the house of God. It's a programming. It looks like a coincidence. What kind of coincidence keeps happening? You start business, you crash. You always lose money. You always lose joy. You always lose peace. You always run into trouble. They are chasing a thief. The moment they pass you, that's when police will say, from this place, pack all of them. You were innocent. It's a programming.
You reign, you ancient Zion's king. Kadosh, Kadosh, you are mighty on your throne. Break forth, thou fountains of the deep, and we, Kadosh, you are mighty on your throne.
Listen, help me. How can a man lose a job in 1999 until now he has not gotten a job? Is he that dull? See, let me tell you something. Sit down if you can. We'll soon stand up to pray. Listen to me. When you study the laws of mechanics, Sir Isaac Newton postulated a law. We call it the first law of mechanics. And this is what it states, that everybody continues in its uniform motion or a static state, right? It remains there until compelled by an external force to act otherwise. Through the law of inertia, that if I leave this in one place, theoretically speaking, thank you, I should come and find it in one place after a long time. That's how your destiny will be. If you sit down and you are wishing it will remain like that, the only thing that will be changing is your age, but your condition will remain the same. How about men? Have you seen families where the men never leave their parents' homes? There is such a thing. They bring their wife, all the cousins and their wives, to their father's house. You see that the house they are staying was the grandfather's house. The guy works in NMPC but cannot rent a good house. You ask him why, you say, okay, I'll do something about it. 45 years, he's still in his father's house. They share the parlor, they compartmentalize the kitchen. If you buy your first car at 50 years, is that a testimony? No. You build a house at 55, is that a testimony? Take seriously what I'm saying. What of ministries? There are churches that this cause of poverty has still landed even on the ministers. You will see a church with members but prosperity zero. When it comes to finances, you will never see increase in that area. But tonight, God put this burden in my heart because it's time for somebody's lifting. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Barrenness. Look at me. I want to tell you something now. And please listen, we are here to help ourselves. But let me give you an information. Every case of barrenness is spiritual. E-V-E-R-Y. Every case of barrenness is spiritual. Let me repeat it. Every case of barrenness is spiritual. So says the Bible. The remedy for every case of barrenness was spiritual. And God opened the womb of Rachel, and God opened the womb of Leah, and God shut the womb of Milcah, David's wife. So that when some things happen to you, you don't waste time. You know where to go to look for help quickly. Recurrent deaths. I remember one lady, I can't remember who now, but there used to be a lady, I remember the story faintly now, that was dedicated to snakes, literally snakes. And the way snake molts, this molting, it happens to her physically. The outer skin begins to, swell like peel. I'm not talking of all just skin irritation, literally like a snake molting. It's good to marry from the house of God because the job has been done. You hear what I'm saying? It's a good advice. I'm telling you, no matter what is pursuing you, bring it to the house of God. The house of God is a factory where true solution is provided. When the devil wants to rubbish you, he makes you successful, and then he goes to connect you with a very wrong person, and your life begins to nosedive. A cause causeless shall not stand. Self-inflicted causes are results of ignorance and disobedience. Ignorance and disobedience. Ignorance and disobedience. Ignorance and disobedience. Self-inflicted causes are products of ignorance and disobedience.